You are listening to Apex One Radio. Stay with us for the best bet in the new wave of communication. Apex One Radio. Get informed, enjoy, and learn.
And so, how much do you know about movie makeup? How different is it from the ordinary makeup which women do when they are going out for parties? These are some of the questions we shall be asking our next guest. Her name is Charlotte Gobina. Like I said, she is a Cameroonian actress based in Buea. And from the Southwest Regional Headquarters in Cameroon, Charlotte now joins us. Welcome to the show, artist.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Ennis. It's a privilege for me to be here today. I'm very glad for you giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
So, how is Buea today?
Buea is fine. Fresh weather, as always. Fresh weather, beautiful people. Thank you.
Right. Let me just find out, are you done with Bad Angel?
I am not done with Bad Angel because we're just having a little break for now, but in no time, shooting will commence again.
Right. Okay, we are going to come back to Bad Angel, Charlotte, but for the sake of our listeners, they would like to know how long you've been in the film industry.
Okay, for me, Charlotte Gobina, I have been in the film industry since 2011. That is 5 years now. Okay. I've been into the movie industry. Of course, Journey of 1,000 Miles begin with a step.
Definitely. And we understand that you act as well as do makeup. Let's talk about your acting career first, then we come back to the other aspect of production in which you are involved. What character are you playing in Bad Angel that is currently streaming on the CRTV? And what has been your experience in this project?
Actually, in the project Bad Angel, I am taking the role of Miriam. Miriam is a lecturer's house help who makes advances towards her boss.
Right.
But because the boss is married and he has his dignity to keep, he prefers to bring in a concubine whom Miriam is a thorn to her flesh. So Miriam is a nice character, easy to go along with. Yes, easy to go along with, understandable one, and
right.
Passionate lady too.
So, one other Cameroonian movie that has been in the headlines since March this year is Woman, which was first premiered in London in March and will be premiered here in the United States in June. Tell me, how did you get on board this project, and which character are you playing in the movie?
Okay, talking about the project Woman, I must start by saying it was a privilege for me to take part in that movie. I mean, I must congratulate the producer of the movie, the person who made the movie, Goretti Anu. I must congratulate her for that wonderful job. And how I got on board on that movie, on that project, is I did a movie called The Insider. I did a movie called The Insider, and coincidentally, during the premiering of the movie, a certain filmmaker in Cameroon, Mr. Kanyan Kwai, he was present, and so he was impressed with what he saw, the character I played there, and he was the one who recommended me to Goretti when they were looking for a character, Rachel Ndumbe, Woman. So that's how they got to me, and they auditioned me, and I just fit perfectly for what they were looking for, and that is how I got myself the role.
Beautiful. And in which other movies have you featured so far?
Okay, I first featured, that was in 2011. I first featured in a French series called Paradis, Season 3, Paradis.
Okay.
Season 3, that was the first movie in which I featured in. The second one I featured in was a short film.
Right.
Was a short film called Stock. That was the title of the movie, Stock. It was a short film. That was in 2012. And after I did the project Stock, I did another project in Limbe. That was Broken Covenant.
Right.
From Broken Covenant, they were quite impressed with the role that I played there. So I was auditioned for another role in the project Insider, where I just said Kanya Kwai saw the role I took there and was impressed. And from Insider, I got myself the role in Woman, Rachel Dube in Woman. And from there, I just found my way in the Bad Angel project after being auditioned, and it was just perfect for what they were looking for.
Right. So let's talk about Charlotte Gobina, the makeup artist. Tell me, how did you get into makeup, and for how long have you been doing it?
Okay, makeup is something that I have always had passion for it. Even before getting to this level in which I am right now, I've always had passion for makeup right from when I was growing up. You know, I'd always take my mom's makeup items and then I'll apply on my face and do whatever I could do on my face. I always had that passion, that burning passion for it since I was a kid. So after the project Woman, I was inspired by the makeup artist, Maggie. Maggie is her name. I was inspired by her. The great work she did was so inspiring. I was like, okay, it means I can actually get to this level. I can actually do something too that people will be impressed about. I can actually contribute to the growth of makeup in the Cameroon film industry.
Right.
If this other person could do it, why can't I do it? And I have had some skills before, so I could just go on research or train more, and then finally I know I was chiropractic, so that inspired me a lot to carry out some research, and then I started doing what I could do from what I had learned and putting them into practice, and that is how I've been going.
Right. So could you just briefly tell us the Cameroonian movies you've done makeup in?
Okay. As for Cameroonian movies that I've done makeup in so far, I'm doing makeup for the Bad Angel set. From the Bad Angel set, and after that, my work was seen and shown to people. And there's this other movie by Mother Cindy, whom she called me and she wanted me to do makeup in her movie, Chasing Tails, and that is what I did. Yeah, I did makeup in the movie Chasing Tails. Right. But I've been doing other makeup in different years on different sets, like musical sets and others. Apart from just movies, and just in weddings, I've been doing makeup for weddings and all of that, apart from just movies.
Right. Now, Charlotte, you mentioned somewhere recently that Cameroonian movie makeup has been reduced to just painting of the face. What did you mean by that?
Okay, when I said Cameroonian makeup in the industry has just been reduced to just painting of the face, what I meant was that with makeup, when makeup is mentioned, for example, on a set, you're called to come and shoot on a set and you hear makeup artist, the first thing that comes to people's mind is, oh, they're going to paint my face, I'm going to look beautiful. Yes, I'm going to look beautiful, and that is just the first thing that comes to people's mind. But that is not the case, because makeup has a lot. What about special effects makeup? So we have based our mind on the fact that maybe producers or Cameroonian producers will mostly come out with films that has to do with the facial painting, the women, and just a little dusting on the males and all of that, because we've not really had those challenging movies that will need that we do special effect makeup that could create illusions like broken bones and wounds and blood oozing out from maybe a cut neck or something like that. We'll not really have those serious, haunting, challenging movies that will need that makeup artist to come or to work harder to get to that level of not just facial painting, not just putting the concealer and drawing or defining the eyebrow, locating the eye bone and all of that, not just that, but working hard to know or to go extra miles to learn the special effect makeup.
Right. So the education continues. What are special effects makeups, and how difficult or easy is it to do them, especially in Cameroonian movies?
Okay. Special effect makeup There are visual illusions that are created by makeup artists on set. Like I just said, for example, wounds and broken bones and those vampire aspects, all of those are special effects makeup. You know, they demand a lot of techniques and good artistical skill. You understand? And we could not just by the little facial paintings we know, we cannot just get to that level without going through some training, some professional training to get to that level. We cannot just do like that without working hard. We need to work hard to get to that level.
Right.
And I wouldn't say it is too difficult. It is not very easy, but it is not difficult too. As long as we train for that. Because there are schools. Unfortunately, we don't really have schools. We don't really have schools for that here in Cameroon as such. But we can get to that level if we go on extra training for that. It is not very difficult as long as you know what to do, as long as you know the items to put in place.
Right.
You already have the idea conceived in your mind on what you want to do. You already have the items that you will need to use for that part. It is not going to be difficult as long as you have the training so you know what exactly to do.
Right. So are you saying that the lack of formal training in this aspect of production accounts for the less developed nature in Cameroonian movie makeup?
I would say that yes, because it's just like the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. You cannot leave step 1 to step 5 without passing through step 2 and 3 and 4.
Right.
You see? So we have to do much work. So that will not just be based on painting the green, red, and yellow on the face. Will not just be based on that. But going as far as international standards by creating these illusions that people will look and then they will believe it to be real. We'll see broken bones. We'll see blood oozing out from wounds. We'll be able to do wounds that are old and wounds that are still fresh. You see, we need a lot of training on that. If schools, we could have schools for that in Cameroon especially. And why not even travel out to get training for that? Because we are not having those challenging movies that will need that, we should work hard for this special effect makeup because we are going to grow our industry. We are going to make our industry grow. Like people will watch these movies and they're like, wow, what does this makeup? Cameroonians are getting to a level that, oh my God, this is amazing. I would want us to really have those kind of comments. Because most of our movies, you look at them, you wouldn't really find the special effect makeup as such. If most movies you want to watch, for example, you want to see a scene where maybe there is blood, you find a kind of blood that maybe they've mixed in something and some part is coagulated, it's like alcohol stain, some red color or something, you see? So when you get that training, you'll be able to know exactly how to mix blood or how to make blood look real on a set.
Right.
And for the camera.
Charlotte is her name. Charlotte Gobina, of course, is speaking live from Cameroon. She is a makeup artist. She is an actress, Cameroonian, of course, and she's speaking live on Apex One Radio. We're doing the 47th edition of African Fiesta this day, Wednesday, the 18th of May, 2016. Charlotte, just before you go away, do you have any plans to develop training projects in movie makeup in Cameroon?
Yes, thank you very, very much for that question. Thank you so much for that question. It's a challenging one for us here in Cameroon. Yes, I have plans to carry out or to come up with a training for special effects makeup, especially because I think as of now, most of us the normal facial paintings, the basic makeup. But I want us to take that challenge, that step further, to go and to be trained by the special effects makeup. So we will hit international standards as well. I want Cameroon to reach the level that when people watch our movies, because by the moment we train and get those skills, we will encourage our filmmakers here to be able to come up with films, and produce films that will need those challenging aspects in it. And we will be proud to say, yes, we can do it. Than call for people out of the country to come and do it for us. We'll be proud to say, yes, we can do it. There could be a few of us. There could be a few persons who could do that. But I think coming up with a training, which I intend to do, would inspire every other makeup artist and filmmakers to come up with some challenging things that would show our skills too.
Is there any particular requirement for anyone who wants to become a makeup artist? What should they have? Any qualification?
There isn't really any qualification to become a makeup artist. There isn't any qualification to become. Once you have the passion for something, it's easy for you to learn and to grasp it. When you have the passion to learn it, it won't take you so long to learn it. You just need your determination. You just need your interest in it, and that is how you will go further. Just hard work.
Yeah. Hard work, and of course, hard work. Charlotte, just before we leave you, could you just give an advice to someone who wants to become a makeup artist, aspiring makeup artists? What would you tell them?
Well, for those who are aspiring to become makeup artists, I would say that they should take it as a challenge, and they should take it as a challenge. Go for perfect training and and come up with something that their name will be written in the book. They should take it like a challenge. Study hard, work hard. It's all about working hard. It's all about taking those challenging or taking it as a challenge to you, so that the overtaking is allowed. Overtaking is allowed. So it's all about taking it as a challenge. Take it as a passion. For those who want to become makeup artists, you take it as a passion, you will have that interest, that zeal. When you put in that zeal, it will be easy for you to learn. And yes, you will go further and you will go higher and higher. It's all about hard work.
Be passionate, learn, and of course, you will go further and further, higher and higher. Her name is Gobina Charlotte Cameroonian, actress and makeup artist. Charlotte, we want to thank you so much. We are definitely going to bring you back on the airwaves of Apex One Radio, because you can actually educate our people out there on this aspect of movie production, which is not very common, especially in your country. So, Charlotte, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, Charlotte, and we wish you all the best.
Hey there! How much of Africa do you know in terms of geography, history, politics, economics, tourism, sports, and cuisine? How much of African music do you get to listen to or dance to? Who are those Africans who inspire you and make you dream to reach the apex? Find out more about the continent in African Fiesta. African Fiesta is a midweek magazine that brings African values to the platform and presents them to the rest of the world. African Fiesta is information, education, and entertainment. African Fiesta is every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 3 p.m. in Limbe, Cameroon, Lagos, Nigeria, and 3 p.m. in Lomé, Togo. African Fiesta, just on Apex One Radio. Join us for the feast.